Let's start with rule number 1. Let's go to the whiteboard. Who can tell me what was the first usage of gerund that the teacher Pacheco said? The teacher Pacho. What did he say? What was the first usage? Say it, please, slowly.
Continuo, teacher. Progressive
Present
continuo.
progressive. Thank you. Present progressive. So let's start with one sentence, please, in the chat. Go. Present progressive. This is the easiest usage. The students are writing a sentence, okay? Write your sentence in the chat using present progressive, rule number 1 of German. Then I will ask some of you to read the sentence aloudly to practice your pronunciation, okay? Okay, let's see. Ismael, can you share your sentence with the class, please?
I'm walking the dog.
Again, please.
I'm walking the dog.
Excellent, thank you so much. Let's see, Abner, can you share your sentence?
Hey, teacher, I am eating a pizza.
Thank you. Jerry, can you share your sentence, please?
Sure, she's sleeping in the park.
Thank you. Joanne,
My mother is taking notes in her notebook.
thank you. Let's see, Eduardo, please share your sentence.
I am playing video games every day.
Thank you. Alexis Musa, please share your sentence.
I'm training for tomorrow.
Training for tomorrow. Adriana, please share your sentence.
He is cooking for a book. You hear me? He is cooking.
One more
A good
time,
food.
please.
He is cooking a good food.
Thank you. Okay. So everyone, please repeat in your houses. The students are writing a sentence. The students are writing a sentence. Repeat in your houses. Let's repeat some verbs, okay? Walking. Repeat. Walking. Eating. Eating. Sleeping. Repeat. Sleeping. Taking. Taking. Playing. Playing. Training. Repeat. Training. training, and cooking. Cooking. Okay. So I just want to clarify something to you, to make a parenthesis on this explanation, and it's something that I want you to take notes. Interesting, interest, interested, okay? Because you have this mistake a lot of times, class, a lot of times. This is an elementary mistake, not a two-level mistake. Interesting can be interesante in Spanish. Interest interested so if I will use present progressive, do you think that this makes sense if I say does it make sense in Spanish? Not at all, right? Yo estoy interesando.
No.
But what about this? Have you heard this phrase when you serve a mission? This one in Spanish. So I am interested because it ends with T, okay? Take note of this so you won't have this mistake in the rest of your life, okay? I am interested, estoy interesado. This is an interesting book. Es un libro interesante. I have interest. I have interest. It's not something very common to say because it's not something that we can touch, the interest, but you can say, I am interested in the topic, in the class, etc. Interesting can be an adjective sometimes, right? But this is not present progressive. Aquí está funcionando como un adjetivo. Esta es una clase interesante. Es un adjetivo, no es presente progresivo. Presente progresivo es cuando dice yo estoy comiendo, durmiendo, bailando, entrenando, cocinando. Is that clear? ¿Tiene sentido? ¿Ven la diferencia entre interested, interest, and interesting? ¿Sí se nota la diferencia o hacemos más ejemplos?
More examples, please.
Ok. Unos ejemplos más. José Chávez.
Teacher, the word interesting is right, correct. Interesting.
interesting. Let me check. Oh, I'm missing a T, E and R. I'm missing an R. Inter. Inter. Yeah. Inter. So let's see some examples here. Interesting as an adjective. The book is very interesting. Okay, as an adjective. The boss, not the boss. The customer is the interest of the company. It means that is the priority, something that is important. El cliente es el interés de la compañía. Okay, that's the second one. And number 3. I'm interested about traveling. This is one of the rules after a preposition. Okay, take note of this, take a screenshot and keep it in your favorites because this is something that will help you in future conversations, okay? It's very important that you can stop saying interested or interesting out of place. I just wanted to clarify that. All right. So who can tell me the second rule about usage of gerund, please? Let's go with number 2. Alison?
Subject and object.
Subject and object. Let's start with subject. Gerund as a subject is, for example, speaking, speaking English is my favorite hobby. It's my favorite hobby. Okay. This is subject, and object is switching the sentence basically. My favorite hobby is speaking English. Teaching was my passion when I was young. When I was young, my passion was teaching. Okay, now is your turn. Please write one sentence using the subject and one sentence. You can use the same sentence, but in object in the chat. Okay. Miguel, can you share your sentence, please? Miguel, can you share your sentence, please?
Okay, one moment, teacher. Aún no he podido hacer la relación.
All right, let's see, Enrique, can you share your sentence?
Yes. Traveling is one of my goals. One of my goals is traveling.
Very good. Who else? Let's see. John Steven, can you share your sentence, please?
Studying is very important to me. For me, it is very important studying.
Thank you. Let's see. Daniel, can you share yours, please? Daniel?
Yes. Sorry. Playing soccer is my favorite sport. My favorite sport.
¿Y object? No object? Okay, Ricardo?
Eating healthy is important to me.
Very good. Josue?
Spending time with my family is my favorite hobby.
Okay. Cesar, can you share your sentence?
Yes. Running is my favorite passion.
Alexis, can you share your sentence?
Yes, running makes your health better.
Better.
Better, excuse me, better.
Adriana?
Reading is my favorite hobby. When I was in the school, my passion was reading.
Excellent. Juliet Peláez.
Okay. Reading is my favorite thing to do. My passion is listening to music.
Excellent. Robert?
Teacher.
Miguel?
Can you repeat this rule, please? The subject and object.
Subject means that the gerund word is the subject of the sentence. I mean, the first word that you write in the sentence is the subject, right? Speaking English is my favorite hobby. Here, the action is the subject, el sujeto, right? The opposite is when the object of the sentence, the function, the purpose, where the action goes, and basically you switch the sentence, you change places. If you say that speaking English is your favorite hobby, if I say that speaking English is my favorite hobby, that's the subject. Object will be my favorite hobby is speaking English. Hablar inglés es mi hobby favorito. Mi hobby favorito es hablar inglés. That's basically the rule. Here, you don't translate it as hablando. You translate it as hablar. This is not present progressive. Esto no es presente progresivo, es gerundio. Presente progresivo es una de las funciones del gerundio, pero el gerundio es la forma del verbo. ¿Qué digo con esto? Para que lo entendamos mejor. Digamos que existe un universo acá donde hay un verbo que es run. This is infinitive. ¿Ok? Esa es la forma del verbo. Es la forma original. infinitive. But there is another universe when the verbs change with ing. And we call it gerund. That's basically how it works. But present progressive includes gerund. El presente progresivo incluye los verbos en gerundio. Pero el presente progresivo es un tiempo del verbo que describe la acción. Cuando yo hago la acción, estoy enseñando. Estoy enseñando. Eso es presente progresivo. Y adentro del presente progresivo van los verbos con ing. ¿Cómo se le llaman a los verbos que tienen ing? Están en gerundio. Están en gerundio. Cuando el verbo no tiene ninguna conjugación, el verbo está en infinitivo. ¿Tiene sentido en español? Es para que vean la diferencia. Eduardo.
Teacher, we can use this gerund in simple present, or when can you use these gerunds?
You can use the gerund in any tense, future, past, present. Here, I am using simple present. Speaking English is my favorite hobby. Es mi hobby favorito. Teaching was my passion. That's simple past. Fue mi pasión cuando era joven. So you can use gerund form of the verbs in any tenses. But inside of gerund rules, there is a tense that we call present progressive. Adentro del gerundio hay uno de los usos que le llamamos presente progresivo, que incluye los verbos con ing, que nosotros les llamamos verbos en gerundio. That's how it works. Es como si el gerundio fuera el país y el presente progresivo fuera una de sus provincias o departamentos o estados. Sigue siendo parte del gerundio, pero no es el país. Es parte del país. You understand that? Yeah. Jerry.
Teacher, I can share my sentence.
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you. Playing basketball is my favorite sport. My favorite sport was basketball playing. Is that correct?
Was basketball. Or was playing basketball.
And the object is, well, my favorite sport was basketball playing.
Playing basketball. El gerundio va primero.
Okay. Thank you.
Was playing basketball. John?
Yes. When I was young, my favorite hobby was collecting dinosaur toys.
Very good. Thank you. Someone has a question, class? All right. Who can tell me the next rule? No, rule number 3.
After preposition.
After preposition, teachers?
After prepositions. Okay. So let's practice a little bit with this rule. Number 3, after prepositions. We have a few prepositions here. About, we have before, after, in case of, because of, without, what else? Let's see. Instead of, we have at, we have against, we have during, in addition, with, over, out. Choose one of these and write your sentence. The teacher teaches about listening music. Students learn without taking notes. Two examples that you can take as reference to build your sentence. Think about one sentence and write it in the chat. Okay, let's see. Eduardo, please share your sentence.
Okay, I always drink a glass of water before sleeping.
Excellent. Cesar, please share your sentence.
Okay. My house is nice after I cleaning.
After cleaning.
After cleaning, sorry.
Very good. Jose Andres, please share your sentence.
The boy needs food during the day to eating. You can hear me, teacher?
Let's see. To eating. To is a preposition. However, I will say this in Spanish. Hay una regla de to versus for ahí. Entonces, el to, después del to, siempre queremos tener un verbo en infinitivo. To it. Y for lo podemos utilizar para gerundio. When the boy needs food during the day to eat. ¿Se acuerdan de la regla 6 de 2 versus 4? Cuando el motivo o la razón es una acción, usamos to eat. Es por eso que no va allí el ing. Pero cuando es una función de algo, usamos for. The boy needs food during the day for eating. Ahí estoy refiriéndome a la función de la comida, entonces sí. Solo hay que cambiar el to por for.
Thank you, teacher.
Very good. Lourdes, would you like to share yours?
Yes, of course, teacher. Let me see. I always pray before sleeping.
Thank you. Samuel, would you like to share your sentence?
My mom cooks without watching YouTube.
Okay. Let's see. Jose Chavez.
I share my sentence after the teacher taught.
Okay, let's clarify something. Please take note of this. The gerund goes exactly after the preposition. That means that after the preposition, the next verb needs to be in gerund with ing. That's the rule. I will fight against the people. Is this correct according to the rule? No. Why? Because we need to use a verb in ing. The correct form would be I will fight against killing animals. Yo voy a pelear contra la matanza de animales. So careful with that. Miguel.
Teacher, for example, okay.
Your microphone.
Oh, thank you. Okay. For example, I read the scriptures with interesting.
No, because remember that interesting is interesante. Es un adjetivo. With interest, yes. With interest, con interés. Interest, yes. Interesting, no. Interesting es interesante, literalmente. I read the scriptures with interest, right? With interest, con interés. Because the idea that you are sharing, that will not be possible to use the gerund on that position. Es porque la idea que quieres expresar que no cuadra, por decirlo así. More questions about rule number 3?
Teacher, in this example, you apply the or add the ing in against and killing. This is correct when I put the double ing. No me equivoqué. Vi mal.
Quack.
Yeah.
It happens, man. It happens.
Okay.
Okay,
let's go. In my example is this test going to against time is correct?
Let's see, Johnny. This test, no. Why? Because you are using the gerund before the preposition.
Okay.
This test is going against against depende de la idea que queramos, porque como against es una idea en contra algo, para decir contra el tiempo, podemos decir against timing. Timing works, but timing there, it's a noun. Es un sustantivo, contra el tiempo, against timing. Pero hay que tener cuidado porque hay algunas excepciones. Pero recuerda que si vamos a tomar este ejemplo. Es que a veces yo siento que no les explico bien. Porque cuando es el examen no lo aplican. Por eso a veces peco de hablar español. Ustedes entenderán. So, this test going to against time. Esa es la oración que nos dio Johnny. Pero si yo quiero usar el going, ¿qué tengo que tener acá en medio, guys?
The preposition, teacher.
No, el verb to be.
Yes.
El presente continuo.
Exacto. Pero si yo lo digo así, desde ahí ustedes tienen que darse cuenta de que de que hay algo que haga falta. ¿Sí? Porque por esas palabritas es que cuando lo escriben o escogen en el multiple choice la respuesta, escogen la que no es. Por eso siempre, siempre, siempre recuérdense de la estructura. Subject plus bla bla plus bli bli plus blu blu. Porque así van a decir, este examen yendo. No, falta algo. Is going against timing. Pero esta palabra está como una, hasta me atrevería a decir que es un idioma, como un idioma acá, contra el tiempo, against timing. Lo he escuchado un par de veces. Against timing.
Teacher, the difference, the gerunds present continuo is the present continuo always have the verb to be, and the gerunds nunca never have the verb to be.
Always, because
Always.
it's present continuous. I always have the verb to be and the verb in gerund. That can't change. That never changes.
Is the difference with the verb to be? Is correct?
Present progressive is always with the verb to be and verb in ing. Siempre. Nunca va a cambiar. A menos que el Señor Jesucristo quiera cambiar las lenguas de nuevo como en la Torre de Babel. That will happen. Then we'll change. Okay. We can study without going to school. That works. Manuel, my family after eating is happy. Remember, family is only one family. Unless you have 2 wives or 3. Depends. Si tiene 3 esposas, entonces sí, ¿no? But family is only one. My families are happy. Entonces ahí sí, pero ahí quiere decir que es musulmán. All right, let's go with rule number 4 before going to break. What is rule number 4, guys?
Adjetivo.
Adjectives. This is my favorite. Okay, so here is some of the examples we can use in adjectives. Right? For example, my shaving cream bottle is empty. I have a noun and I have an adjective with ing. These are a good shiny shoes. Your favorite. Have you read any interesting books lately? Remember, interesting is interesante. So here we have a few other examples where the gerund is basically an adjective. Samuel?
Okay, sorry, teacher, I don't understand, please. Shaving is adjective and verb. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That's why teacher Pacheco says that the verbs can be adjectivized, adjetivizados. Hay que adjetivizar los verbos. En inglés se utiliza el ing para decir algunos adjetivos, para describir cosas. Aquí les tengo un montón. Sewing machine, frying pan, banking sheet, cutting board, carving knife, fishing rod, bathing suit, shooting range, drinking water, shaving cream, ironing board, running shoes, punching bag, muddy season, watering can, feeding time, skating rink, living room, dressing gown, hiking boots, riding gear, baking soda, locking mechanism, shopping list, shopping cart, parking order. If you don't know the meaning of these words, look in the dictionary, look in translator. Swimming pool, this is another one. Why is that? Because Americans want. It's like in Spanish when we say, me gusta el pollo guisado, me gusta la carne asada. No decimos, me gusta guisar de pollo, me gusta asar de carne. Lo mismo en inglés, solo que con otras palabras. So choose one of these and write your sentence in the chat.
Teacher, one question.
One answer.
Thank you. What is carving knife?
Carving knife. Look for it in the translator. Basically, it's something that they use in sculptures. Carve. It's this kind of knife to carve. Let me show you.
I think I understood. Thank you.
Yes, it's something like this. Carving knife. Do you see it?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
A carving knife. So when they build the sculptures, cuando hacen sus esculturas, lo usan como para hacer huequitos. Así. That's a carving knife.